Really happy to be here. Thank you so much for the invitation. The excellence, all the former Prime Minister of Pakistan, former Prime Minister of Belgium, and former President of Ecuador. So we have all. I am going to introduce myself. I won't take much of your time. My name is Aqsa Ajmal, and I am an industrial designer from Pakistan, women and youth activist. So we have all gathered here to discuss climate change and how it's affecting us and our role as youth to solve that climate change. As we already know that the Earth's climate has been evolving continuously over millennia, but the last 2 centuries have witnessed the development of the greenhouse problem, which threatens to change climate in an unprecedented manner. As we already know, global warming is caused by the excessive emission of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. So, China, the US, and other industrialized countries are the major contributors of the greenhouse gas emissions. Unfortunately, Pakistan is on the seventh number in the list to be most affected by it, although it's not even in the list of top 10 nations responsible for global warming. So now, if we talk about Pakistan, country is facing disaster in the shape of intense urban floods. Rainfalls in Pakistan claimed more than 100 lives in summers, while causing widespread poverty and damage. These rainfalls have paralyzed the city. Now, talking about another situation in the city of Lahore, there we experienced smog, and on a very personal level. And when I say I, that means when I say we, that means I and other people who are being affected by it on a personal level. So smog initially started in Pakistan as a misconception of fog, but due to an increase in the respiratory infections, then there was awareness began. So climate can not only affect our world and its economy, but it also affects people on a very personal level. So, to minimize its impact, we need a proper understanding of climate change and effective short and long term planning. Now, Pakistan's government is addressing climate change with projects like tree planting, electric mobility, and campaigns to reduce emission. The government has also scrapped two coal power projects and is trying to generate 30% of its total energy through renewable means in the coming years. Now we need to deploy a proactive approach rather than a reactionary one. So we usually react to a disaster once it has happened instead of preparing ourselves beforehand. So the proactive approach of preparedness and foresightedness will save much time, money, and lives. I am a part of this generation that will solve climate change as it is one of the greatest issues of our time. Despite all this, there is hope. It is our job to now use the knowledge that we have regarding the impacts of the climate change for motivation. If we turn our concerns into passion, we will have the motivation that will carry us through the fight for climate stability. Now, as a designer that I am, and as someone who has influence on the youth that surrounds her, I'm working on projects that promote sustainability and I am developing products that are made through reused and recyclable plastic. So through the choice of material used in the products that I design and the manufacturing processes used, raw materials extraction to its end of life, reducing the negative impact of environment and reducing the ecological footprint, and help maintain the circular economy. At this point, we need everyone doing their part to deal with the problem as complex and as imminent job for a single person, and this is not a job for a single generation. This is a job for humanity. Thank you so much everyone for listening to me. Thank you.